everyone. It's so good to be here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all that you do here. This is Saffron Media, and we are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable, authentic, sizzling hot gist from Nigeria, especially in the area of politics and many more. Ensure you stay to relax and get the best right from here. Yes, imagine that the Zamfara state government has banned sale of petroleum products. I wonder what they want to use or how vehicles and others will fuel their cars and all of that. It's really a challenging time, but well, let's find out why the Zamfara government has actually taken such a hasty decision, or perhaps it couldn't have even been a hasty decision. But let's find out more in this very report. But please, if you have not subscribed, please ensure you do so, and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, dear friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. As it says that Zamfara government banned sales of petroleum products. Zamfara government has banned the sale of petroleum products in areas that recorded. This is contained in a statement signed by the Commissioner of Information, Alhaji Ibrahim Dosara, issued in Gusau on Saturday. Dosara explained that the measure was in furtherance of the efforts and steps being taken by the government of Zamfara State in tackling the recent upsurge in the activities of recalcitrant bandits in the state. He gave the names of the areas affected as Wanke, Magami, Dansado, Gangubi, Dankumi, Bindi, Monhaye, Ginzara, Kunchin, Cargo, and surroundings. According to the commissioner, the ban is with immediate effect and will be on till further notice. He explained that all black market operators must stop the sale of petroleum products in the affected areas. All filling stations within the affected areas are hereby warned to desist from selling petroleum products to those with jerry cans or any other container. Only moving vehicles are allowed to take petroleum products from the filling stations henceforth. NUPENG and other associations on petroleum products are directed to advise their members to shun any act capable of sabotaging this government order, though Sarah stressed. The commissioner said that the government had directed security agencies to ensure full compliance and arrest anybody found violating the order. Well, this is a very serious decision to make. This is about 7 or 8 areas have been affected, you know, and I wonder why this is so serious, because the state government is even saying that in those vicinities that nobody must be found buying fuel with kegs and other things, that even vehicles bringing in fuel must stop, and a lot of things. You know how businesses and all others will be totally grounded in such areas, because you know majorly one of the major challenge Nigerians are facing is that of electricity. So majorly what people do and how they run their businesses is with generators and all of that. And if you have a generator that cannot run with fuel, so how do you run your business for that day? So it's a really serious challenge for those living in those areas that have been mentioned in Nasarawa State. But all of these are just because there is serious challenge of banditry in those areas. But for the government to take such serious decisions, I don't know what actually warranted that and what prompted that decision, because it's kind of so much pressing that it affects so many things. And I think if they had thought it in that direction, that it's going to affect a lot of things. Now you are saying you are trying to protect the same people from banditry, but you're forgetting that some of their businesses will be grounded, and it will affect how they run their families. It will affect how they are going to feed, and so many other things that are involved. So really, I think the government should try to review this decision that they have made, or perhaps I don't know what those in those environments are going to be using for businesses run their homes and all of that. Because if it were to be a country that has good electricity system, we won't be thinking about in most of these things. And he said in some of the few places vehicles can actually buy fuel, but not for other residents that wants to use for their houses or for their businesses and other things. And they also warned, the most important part is they also want those bringing in fuel to filling stations that they shouldn't even try to bring fuel in. That is to say, in in a very good time, it means there will be total stoppage of selling of fuel in those areas. Because if you have warned those trucks bringing in fuel, that means very soon vehicles too will not be able to also buy fuel. And you know how fuel is important to Nigerians just because of the poor electricity system we have in the country. So the governor Dansura or his informant should try, and they should sit back again and try to really review this, because it's not for the advantage of the people of Zamfara state. This is going to affect too many things. And the government is not even taking real responsibility about the banditry. They should take a more drastic decision about banditry, because now they are depriving those in the state, depriving Nigerians of some of the benefits of their labor. Rather, you are taking even the little labors Nigerians are making. Because of banditry, they cannot even enjoy it, because the government is not taking full responsibilities of fighting these bandits. So I think the major decision they should take is about fighting this banditry. Because what I feel they are really handling this with kids gloves, and this is not going to help in any way. Now, a lot of Nigerians are deprived of so many things. Farmers cannot go to their farms. Now, even those working and doing little businesses cannot go to their businesses because some things have been taken away from them, and so on and so forth. And the major thing you should fight, you are not fighting it. So this should be put in order of priority. They should prioritize all of these things. They should understand that the number one problem we have is banditry. And if you want to fight, start from banditry. Fight banditry first. If you see that, okay, the challenge is more than you actually thought, then you can begin to make some of all these decisions that could actually affect the livelihood of so many people. But we have not really seen how well they've been able to fight banditry. They just come out with different kinds of stories, tell Nigerians all forms of stories and all of that. But there are no major decisions that have been taken against banditry in the country. And if that is done, some of all these little, I would not even call them little, because they are already big issues, we will not be having them about banditry. Because now the banditry is beginning to move from the north and moving to the southeast. And you know what that could mean? From the north to the southeast. And you know how southwest also suffered in the hands of headsmen. If not that, some very good people stood up for the Yorubas. You could imagine what would have been of that area by now. And still, it hasn't really stopped totally, because a lot of kidnapping and all of that is still going on in that region. So really, I think the government is not doing much about stopping banditry. It's just stories that they keep telling us. The last time the army said, or the soldiers went to fight with Boko Haram, they only came back with stories that they were able to face Boko Haram and all of that. But remember that Boko Haram also sent back a video and also sent that after the fight, that they were able to take armored cars, vehicles, big guns and all of that, AK-47, from the Nigerian army. But the Nigerian army never reiterated that to Nigerians. Rather, they said they were able to fight the Boko Haram. But there was no report on the number of Boko Haram they even killed. So really, I feel the government is not doing much about fighting banditry, but they are rather stopping the things surrounding Nigerian livelihood just because there is banditry. So I think first they should first face banditry and kill it, so that other things can be well alive. So my dear friends, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop your comments and also give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.